At a lab in Singapore, a researcher uses a joystick to control the movement of a giant beetle in flight. As the researcher moves his controller left and right, radio waves are sent to a wireless receiver fitted on the beetle's back, which activates nanowires to stimulate small muscles in its wings. Depending on the signal, the beetle turns accordingly. From a scientific point of view, the experiment has proven a huge success. The scientists found that the muscle in question, which until now was only thought to control a beetle's ability to fold its wings, is actually key to the insect performing precise turns. From a practical point of view, it means that we are one step closer to remote-controlled cyborg beetles that can search for survivors in disaster zones where it's too dangerous for humans to operate. Michel Maharbis from the University of California, Berkeley has been at the forefront of cyborg beetle research. For years, he's tried to answer a simple question.
What things would you have to strip out in terms of genes or in terms of nervous systems to be left with a chassis that is effectively a flyable chassis? Right? I mean, that's kind of like, that's really the issue here, right? Because why is an insect not a flying robot? Well, because it's got stuff in there that you'd like to kind of knock out and then get yourself a chassis.
A chassis like you would find in a car. But while cars are designed with the sole purpose of driving, evolution has hardwired beetles for multiple functions like mating and eating. All of these need to be taken into account when developing a remote-controlled beetle. The researchers have made progress over the years. They have proven that they can control the beetles with stimulation to both the brain and muscles. Maharbis thinks a combination of both techniques will probably be needed to create an ideal cyborg beetle.
At a short-term practical level, I think that we could stand to build controlled flyers at very small scales this way. In other words, using the best of electronics and the sort of the best of the natural world.
And the combination could prove to be the best tool for saving lives in the wake of future natural disasters.